This is your writer, Anthony L. Kelly, right here. Check it out. These are my books. Mac, Jaja, book, Sunshine. And this is my first book published, Saving Miss Caroline. And this is my latest, El Manic. Go check this book out, man. This is a nod at hip-hop on its 50th anniversary. This is a nod to one of the illest MCs to ever do it, Nasir Jones. This is me shedding the light on mental illness. I'll leave all the links in the description box. Salute to everybody who's ever supported me, man. Y'all go support your boy.
All right, man. I don't know what it is with these rappers, but they cannot seem to stay out of trouble. Now, you see Kodak Black on the screen. We just found out that another warrant has been issued for Kodak Black's arrest back in Broward County, Florida. Now, he is facing yet another criminal charge after allegedly missing another meeting with pre-trial services in a felony drug case in Broward County. Now, according to the arrest warrant, right, the warrant was issued on the 14th, right? It states that the rapper, whose real name is Bill Kapri, violated conditions of pretrial release. Now, he was initially arrested back in July of 2022 on charges of trafficking oxycodone and possession of a controlled substance without a prescription, in addition to driving with an expired driver's license. Now, according to court records, he was released the next day on a $75,000 bond. Now, per the judge orders, Kodak Black was supposed to be under strict pretrial release terms, meaning he is required to submit to substance abuse testing while the case is pending. Now, last week, the Broward County office issued a warrant for Kodak Black's arrest after accusing Kodak of not showing up for his drug test that was actually scheduled, they say, on June the 9th. Now, this is the second time this year that Black has been issued an arrest warrant for violating the conditions of his pretrial release. He was arrested, or had at least had the warrant go out back in February as well. I think at that point in time, I know at that point in time, he showed a positive test for fentanyl, according to the arrest report. Now, obviously, we know Kodak Black is no stranger to dealing with legal issues, but see, once you get in the system, though, once you're tied in, you're on papers, as we call it, right? From where I'm from, the likelihood of reoffending is high. So you gotta walk extra. Like, you can't do no drugs. You can't smoke. A lot of people consider weed drugs, so we'll just put weed in there. You can't drink. You gotta be there when they say you gotta be there. Keep a job and things like that. Now, the fact that he is a celebrity and he's probably doing shows and stuff, which is no excuse, right? At the end of the day, they can still violate you if they wanted to be grimy. They can violate him. But you got to make sure you adhere to this stuff. Like, I don't care if you got a show. You got to know, like, on these days, because you get the days beforehand. It's not like you get, you got to be here in 2 days. And even if that's the case, you better get your ass over there on the jet or something, right? But you get these dates well in advance. You have to make provisions in your schedule. If a judge wanted to be an asshole, he can really, say, look, man, violate and hold him in prison until everything's over. He could do that. It's the second time, right? So you don't want to play with the system. All it takes is one judge getting up on the wrong side of the bed and saying, nah, man, I'm tired of you playing with the system like that. Kodak got to be there. I don't care if you're in Hawaii doing the show, making $50,000 a show. Make that show the day after. But a lot of times, and I'm not saying this is him, a lot of times guys don't show because they're using and they don't want to get that dirty test, so they just don't show up. You know what I mean? So if that's the case, man, I think at one point he was talking about going into rehab, going to type of, you got to just stop until you get off the papers. I remember a story with me, I was one time on a bracelet or whatever, and I wanted to keep smoking, and I smoked one time, right? I was so paranoid because the program that I was on, they could show up to your house at any time, like unannounced, and come drug test you. And if you piss dirty, good thing they never did, right? But if you piss dirty, they can violate you, take you right there and throw you back in the county, and you got to do the remainder of your time, plus more time for the violation, So I remember, like, I had to go to, like, every Tuesday and go piss. So I went, and I was so paranoid all week, so I just started drinking hella water, like, every day, hella water. I went to Walmart and bought, like, a drug test to make sure that when I went there, I was clean, because they watched you. It wasn't no take somebody else's pee, having something on your leg, having something under your balls. I mean, we all know the tricks, right? Nah, they sitting there and they watching you, like, all up in your shit, making sure you piss out of your hole. And that's just the way it was. You know, so you wouldn't even try to really fake it because they're, like, literally right there. Like, if you're in a urinal, it's like somebody's that close to you but staring at you, like, looking your way. You know, so you don't want to play with the system, man. Hopefully the judge is lenient. But if not, they got every right to roof him. It's your brother, old guy, man. Let me know what you think in the comment section. He has a warrant out for his arrest. That's Kodak Black. Make sure you hit the like button. Let me know what you think in the comment section. I appreciate y'all. Peace.